I'm down at St George's training pitch, and with me is Paul here from, of course, FC Isle of Man. By the way, we're doing this looking that way because you're keeping an eye on what's going on. Yeah. So he's going to be with us, but he's going to be watching that as well. Anyway, what a difference a week makes around here.
No, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, I said to you earlier, I managed to miss last week's torrential downpour, unfortunately. I had other stuff on, but yeah, it's nice to be here in the sunshine in the Isle of Man.
Right, well, let's talk about Saturday and this game, which has got this extra thing now because there's a cup involved.
Yeah, the Skipton Cup. Yeah, Skipton International have kindly kind of sponsored a trophy. And it's a 3-year deal, so this time next, or not this time next year, but next pre-season, Guernsey will be over to us, and we'll go to Guernsey in 2022, and we'll make it a little annual event. So no, it's nice to have something on the game over and above it just being a friendly, and much thanks to Skipton for wanting to get involved and to sponsor it. Yeah.
Well, the team has now been picked, so you know who's going away with you. You're looking forward to this?
Yeah, very much so. It's great. It's nice to have 16 players going away and 4 staff, and it'll be nice for them to spend 4 days in each other's company, really get to know each other a bit better. Obviously some of them have played in squads before with the Ireland team and Ellen Bannon, but as part of our club and to be able to set what our culture is and our environment and our expectations, there's nothing better than a 3 or 4 days away as a group to do that. So the game is really important. It's another way of us preparing and seeing where the players are at, but it's just as important to get away together and to get to know each other and to learn about how we're going to be as good as we can be as a group.
Okay. Well, I hope to be there, so fingers crossed we can do something on that. The elephant in the room for the last few weeks, of course, has been about getting into the FA Vars.
Yes.
And of course, finally it was announced that can't happen. Just can't.
Yeah, everybody who lives on the Isle of Man and knows the Isle of Man understands the border restrictions, and no matter how you try and figure it out, we can't bring a team to the Isle of Man, and we can't go away without quarantining. So we left it as long as we could, and obviously now we've informed the FA Competitions Committee and also AFC Liverpool that we've had to withdraw. But yeah, it's with a great shame, but there's no other way forward, really, is there? So there's no sanction on us, so we'll be able to enter it next season, and we'll just have to delay it for 12 months go again.
So you still got the opening there?
It's any clubs that can't play for COVID reasons this season, there's no sanction, so we can apply next year, and if we want to go and play in it next pre-season, then we can.
I mean, there's got to be a mindset change to the whole thing now, because everything was leading up to that. I mean, the Guernsey thing was a sideline, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, I mean, this Guernsey game, though there's a cup on it, it's still a friendly in some ways, so it's not.
Well, it's everything now, isn't it? Because it's a game, whereas now there's nothing else on the horizon.
Well, no, I mean, the league season will start on the 3rd of October, and now isn't a time or place to really discuss that, but we're still working with the North West Counties League and to see what will and won't happen with regards to that. So at the minute this is our only game on the horizon, so we need to make the most of it and make sure that we go and do well in that game like we did in the game on the Isle of Man, and see what happens in the weeks ahead, really. So yeah, it's another opportunity to go and play, and we'll put the shirt on and represent our community, and hopefully the lads go and do that well.
Confident? I mean, obviously you had the home team advantage last time, so how do you feel about this one?
Yeah, it'll be another interesting challenge. Guernsey have sold out now.
Have they? It's about 4,000, isn't it?
If they're sellout, it's 4,000 or 5,000, so it'll be an amazing crowd. Our lads have shown that they can go and do it on home ground, but Guernsey another 3 weeks into their preparations, they've got a few players that didn't travel back playing again, so they all say they've got a stronger squad. So it'll be really interesting. The lads have done it once, and now we've always said to them the challenge this season when we start playing, we'll be able to play at a high level consistently week in and week out. The October game schedule, if we play it, is Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. Fine. So they've got to go and do that. So it'll be a challenge now to go back to the level they were 3 weeks ago, but that's the one that they need to rise to, and hopefully they will.
And we're recording this on Wednesday. Do you know if the streaming will be facilities yet for people to watch here in the Isle of Man? That will be there, will it? Oh, great.
Yeah, Guernsey have said they're going to stream the game live on their YouTube channel. Jacks and Falcons, the new bar at the Falcons Nest down south, are going to stream it live if people want to go to a venue and watch it.
Fantastic.
And if not, they should be able to watch it in their own home on the Guernsey FC's YouTube channel.
And it attracts global attention because they've got a real crowd and a real match.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's still only I think 30% capacity crowds allowed in England at the moment. In Scotland, you know, crowds aren't back, so still in Europe there won't be crowds on this sort of scale anywhere else. So it's another nice thing that our islands are doing, and hopefully it puts both of our communities on the map, and we can go and have a good fixture as well as a good event.
And a prediction on the score?
Oh, I don't know. You like the.
Well, you've seen the team now, haven't you? I mean, you know what we're up against. Or was that their A team that was out there?
Well, they were missing a few of their. They would say they're missing a few of their better players. You know, I have every confidence that our lads can go and win. Whether they do on the day is entirely in their hands, isn't it? Yeah. So, you're not going to draw a score.
Okay, I didn't expect it. But you're playing on grass, right? That's why it's important to be here.
So we have done most of our kind of trainings through the pre-season period on the Astro at the Bowl, but we wanted to have a couple of sessions on grass. So St George's have kindly agreed to help us out, which is great. And the lads can have a session. The pitch over in Guernsey will be a slightly better standard than what we're on here, but this is great for what we need. And as I say, thanks to St George's for accommodating us.
So 6:30?
6:30 kick-off.
Look out for it on YouTube, try and find a stream there.
And Guernsey FC's YouTube channel.